Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you clicked in so I can check in with you. This is Mr. Batch here. I'm going to kick it about the Tennessee Titan Giant game coming up. The Giants 1-0 at home. Yes, they're 1-1. We know they took the loss to the Colts. Real quick on the Colts type deal. Look, you got to prepare differently for the Colts. They're like no other team in the league. You know, Peyton Manning is a coach on the field. Perry Fuel came up with deactivating a couple of defensive linemen, and then he went with the 4-1-6 scheme. Peyton Manning saw that, and guess what? It was run to daylight at that point. You know, after that Biggs got past the line of scrimmage and that lone linebacker, they had a bunch of DBs they had to take care of. That's why you see some poor tackling. That should be behind them. Excuse me, it's like the last day of summer. It's blazing out here on this Saturday. Man, that's incredible. Excuse me. Now, getting back to the Giants, Tennessee. We all know that Vince Young was part of a 7-turnover fest that the Tennessee Titans had last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're looking to bounce back from that, just like how the Giants are looking to bounce back from that loss to the Colts. We're going to be home. We are going to be home. And I feel that the run game is going to get on track. The defense is going to have their ears pinned back, and they're going to come after Vince Young. And the defensive secondary, now don't sleep. Look, the Giants are a complete team. It's just that you got to get clicking on all cylinders, and that we have to buy into and get the Perry Fuel defense rocking and rolling. Yeah, I mean rocking and rolling and running around like a bunch of crazed dogs, like the real LT used to say. And with that being said, I look for the Giants to win by a touchdown or more. I feel that they should be able to control the ground game. Chris Johnson has been too much worried about his own personal stats than that of the team winning. Vince Young is a little bit more mature now that, you know, he's benched and came back on, so he understands the business of the NFL now, and he's not taking it to heart. But what I will take into heart is nobody giving up on Vince Young when you get in the backfield. Remember, treat him like that outfit that Lady Gaga wore, like a piece of raw meat, and come after him with your ears pinned back. Now, the Giants are in a good position to make a dent in the NFC East. The Cowboys ain't going to run away with it. The Eagles aren't going to run away with it. Washington? Come on now. Come on. Those other teams, they were talking about the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl and all this and that, and then and the Philadelphia Eagles coming up with that surprise and pulling out Michael Vick as the starting quarterback. Good for him. But guess what? None of them guys are going to rule the NFC East at the end of the season. The Giants will. Now, before I sign off, Brandon Jacobs has got to get into his head. It's all about running and getting the yards and being productive for the team. Just like how we had it when we took that run and we had the three-headed monster. Where Ward and Ware, right? We had Ware, Jacobs, Ward, Bradshaw. That's right. We had all them guys back there. That's right. So I'm just looking for a return to glory. Plain and simple, bottom line. Tennessee is going to get whitewashed all over the place. They're going to get thumped in the Meadowlands. In the new Meadowlands, I mean. They haven't came up with a name yet, the naming rights. But that'll come soon enough as somebody who wants to be the lucky winner for when the Super Bowl is being held at the new Meadowlands, or it'll have a new name by then. But on that note, the Giants are going to put it on them. They're going to bring that old-fashioned smash-mouth, blue-collar football to the Tennessee Titans. And they ain't going to be running and not holding up on Vince Young this time. They're going to throw him around like a crash dummy. This is Mr. Batch. Peace.